We just passed Thunder Bay. We have...
And our campsite.
We canceled our booking at Happy Land, and we don't know where we're staying.
Not because of Happy Land.
No.
Just because we wanted to push as far as we possibly could today.
No, we don't know where we're staying tonight. As far as we know, there's no campsites open this direction. Acacia's cheering for home. That's a little far.
17.
How far is home from here?
Oh dear. Hey, we're Richard, Carma, Brooklyn, Braeden, and Acacia. And we're taking our crazy RV from Saskatchewan to Nova Scotia on the 100K Get Kids to Camp Challenge. We're going home.
It's like 6 o'clock in the morning here. 4 o'clock in the morning back home. And this is day one of 4,000 kilometers. Drive all the way back home. Right now we're sitting outside Halifax. And we're just praying that this trip will go smoothly. Let's get some breakfast and get out of here.
It's like that.
You also do a push-up in there.
Mom? Yeah, you do a push-up in it and then you bounce up. That's right.
Mom?
What?
Tigra!
Ooh, giant tiger.
I found you a treasure.
What's up on
This is my side.
Stop it.
My pillow! Why? This is being abused.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Quebec again. We're back at Camping Transit, where we stayed before on our way out to the Maritimes. Today we have to make it to Ottawa, and then from there, today's not a long drive, about 5 hours, something like that, whereas day after is 9, and then I think 7.5, and then like 13. So these will be really big jumps. So a lot happened yesterday, and we didn't take the camera with us. But just to recap, when we started up the truck in the morning, the engine light was on. I noticed that the oil pressure was higher than it had been before, so like, oh my goodness, what's going on? So double checking the oil, just need to add some oil, are all good with that. So I thought, well, maybe that's what the oil or the engine light was to do with. So we took off, left Halifax, because there was nothing we could do at the campground, and the truck seemed to be running fine, and drove to a Canadian Tire where I bought a code reader because I didn't have one. And turns out it was a glow plug error, which hasn't come back on after I cleared it, so I think it was just sort of a temporary thing. Nothing like the early morning Quebec traffic to wake you up. Hopefully we'll be out of Quebec City right away. On to Montreal, Carma's favorite city.
This is the last you'll see of me for a while, because we're going to be maneuvering around Montreal and I don't like it. I will not be recording while we do that.
We'll have the Carma cam on.
Yeah, I'll just be like, ah!
Take the toll road around. Last time we went right through Montreal.
That was bad. It was a bad decision. I'll pay up to many, many hundreds of dollars to drive around. At least it is telling us on Google Maps what exit to take when we get there.
We're
So
supposed to be going straight, are we?
I don't know. Did we just take a wrong turn?
Welcome to Quebec Bridges. It's the end of the 401 for us right now. Hopefully. Not forever.
Forever.
This is a random 80 sign.
I just want to make you go 80 because they like to put these cones on either side of the road just in case.
Well, Dear Diary update for at the end of today. We arrived here with no issues other than the exit that we were supposed to take was under construction, so we had to drive farther down the 401 than we thought. Here at Ottawa Poplar Grove, and we actually really like this campground. We've been here, we were here last fall and again this fall, and at least in the fall they have lots of room for us. It's nice and quiet right now. It's warm out, not raining finally, so we'll sleep here tonight, wake up in the morning. Good morning, day number 3. Just getting up at 6 in the morning every day is awesome. Okay, so we're in Ottawa right now and we're heading all the way to just past Sault Ste. Marie. It should be a pretty easy trip. Fields here. Now, you don't see these type of fields down southern Ontario that are quite as big as like ones like this.
This looks like an actual field.
Yeah.
Something that's worthy to be called a field. Sorry, New Brunswick.
So update now, we're at Blueberry Hill Campground, which I love. If you guys get the chance ever to stop here, like it's such a gorgeous place with all the big trees and all of the needles on the ground. I love it. It's one of my favorite campgrounds that I've been at. Okay, we were in Halifax. We drove to Quebec City. We drove to Ottawa. Today we drove from Ottawa all the way to Sault Ste. Marie. Tomorrow we are driving from Sault Ste. Marie as far as we can go because there's a big storm coming into Manitoba. And we want to be able to get home before it gets too crazy. So we're going to go as far as we can tomorrow and probably just pull over at a rest stop, parking lot. We have no idea where we're stopping at. And stay overnight, get up bright and early, and continue on our way, push all the way to the prairies.
Like to say something?
Yeah.
Home, home, home. No, that's not a chant.
It's dark and we are leaving. We only have one more sleep before we get home. And that makes everyone excited. Just past Thunder Bay, we have
And our campsite.
our campsite. We canceled our booking at Happy Land just by Kekabeka Falls.
Not because of Happy Land,
No.
just because we wanted to push as far as we possibly could today.
Yeah, because it's only 2 o'clock. We don't know where we're staying tonight. As far as we know, there's no campsites open this direction. We've scoped out a couple parking lots that seem like a possibility, but someone, Acacia is cheering for home. That's a little far.
No, it's like 17.
How far is home from here?
Oh dear.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
Curiosity, mommy.
Okay. It is 9 hours and 54 minutes to home from where we are.
Let's go.
So
That
10
actually
hours.
doesn't seem that long anymore.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Except that we've been driving for 7 hours already. So.
We got this.
We're still driving. We've We've been driving for exactly 12 hours now. We haven't tapped into the auxiliary tank at all because I've been stopping a little more often. Current plan is we're feeling good, so we should be able to push across the border all the way to Deacon's Corner, which is outside of Winnipeg. About 15 hours of driving, and then we'll take it from there as to what we want to do. Definitely gonna see if the A&W is open. Okay guys, I think this is it for the night. We're here at Deacon's Corner and I'm pretty tired, so we're gonna call it a night here. Probably get up early in the morning or in the middle of the night and continue the last little bit of our journey. But wow, like 15-hour driving today. That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty chill.
We're sleeping in a parking lot.
But are we, does the heat?
So the kids are actually pretty excited because this is their first time sleeping in a parking lot. Anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but not hooked up.
Not hooked up to power. We're still hooked up to the truck. Good night.
Back on the road in the morning, all the way home.
Good morning. We're waking up in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And A&W was surely a motivating factor to get us here last night. And it is also motivating us to wake up and move on. We've gotten breakfast from A&W, which I have never got before. So, here's the reveal. Pancakes. Like, look at these plates. I have not known that this is how it works at A&W for breakfast. And then this is some sort of, like, platter of many things. Hash brown bacon, tomato, eggs, toast, and sausage.
Dad also got this, so we have no idea.
Yeah. Another one of those, and apparently we have more, but they didn't give it to us, so Richard went back for them. Look at these wooden forks!
Knives.
No, not... Oh, those are knives.
Good try. Oh, that's what I want.
Here, don't get a splinter in your pancake.
Ow.
I don't know if you can see us, but this is where we spent the night. And yesterday we passed 20,000 kilometers on our trip. So 20,000, by the time we're done, will be about 21,000 kilometers that we've traveled on the 100K Get Kids to Camp Challenge. So make sure you go down and donate in the donate link below. Help send kids to camp. 100% of the donation goes to One Hope Canada and or the camp that you specify in the donation link. And yeah, we're excited to have done this trip and to continue, but last 4 hours.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's weird actually to think about going back home because we've been on the road for so long.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just about in Dauphin, almost home.
We would have traveled over 21,000 kilometers since the beginning of the challenge, and this is the final leg, the last push. During this video, we have traveled, what did we say? I forgot all the numbers. Well, 100 hours.
Oh, yeah. Since we left
Halifax, like this push for this video, we have traveled 100. It took us 100 hours.
Yeah, that's including all our sitting and our stopping.
Yeah, all our sitting, sleeping, 100 hours, and we've made it just about 4,100 kilometers, all the way from Halifax, Nova Scotia, back to Dauphin. And we have arrived as a early winter storm has entered the area. There was 10 inches of snow. 10 inches, there's 10 centimeters of snow in some parts of Saskatchewan. But fortunately that snow part wasn't tracking this way. But we left Winnipeg at 12 degrees and it's down to 2 degrees here already. So fortunately we'll be back home. We've been driving in rain all day, but that's not too bad.
It has actually lightened up right here.
Yeah.
City of Sunshine.
Yes, welcome to the city of sunshine.
Or it's never sunny.
We're home! Yay! And it's cold here. Let's go unload.